Hi, I am Parul and you're watching this video by justtutors.com. In this video, we'll be learning about quadrilaterals, in which we'll cover introduction of quadrilaterals, angle sum property, and some types of quadrilaterals. So before we proceed with introduction of quadrilaterals, let's try these warm-up questions here. You can pause this video and try these questions. So our first question is to find which of these shapes are polygon. So first let's talk about polygons. Polygons are those shapes, in fact those are closed shapes which are made up of line segments or lines without any curved part. So let's see this first shape here. That's a rectangle. So that's closed and made up of line segments. That's a polygon. Coming to the circle, though it is a closed shape, but it is not made up of lines. Coming to this one, yes, that's a polygon because it is a closed shape and made up of line segments. And same applies to this triangle, closed and made up of line segments. So now we have to answer this next question, which is asking minimum number of sides in a polygon are. So to make a closed shape out of line segments, we need at least 3 sides. Because if we have 2 sides, it won't be closed. So number of minimum sides for a polygon is 3. And our next question is, a polygon having 4 sides, what is it called as? It is called as quadrilateral. If you have correctly identified the shapes and answered these 2 questions, pat your back, well done. Now let's proceed with introduction to quadrilaterals, what they exactly are. So a quadrilateral is a polygon which has 4 sides, 4 angles and 4 vertices. So we have a quadrilateral given here. Here AB, BC, CD and AD are 4 sides. A, B, C and D are 4 vertices. Angle A, angle B, angle C and angle D are 4 angles. And AC and BD are 2 diagonals of quadrilateral ABCD. So a quadrilateral always has these paths. Now let's proceed with angle sum property of a quadrilateral. So what exactly is angle sum property? So for that, we have this quadrilateral here, which is divided into 2 parts by making a diagonal BD. So it has formed 2 triangles. So what is the sum of angles in triangle DAB? We know that angle sum property of triangle states that all the angles in a triangle add up to 180 degrees. So according to that, we have angle this plus this plus this. Let's name it as 1, 2 and 3. So we can say that angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3 add up to 180 degrees. Now coming to another triangle that we have here, angle 4 plus angle 5 plus angle 6. That's again 180 degrees. So if we add these 2 triangles now, what we get is, on adding all of these angles, we get 360 degrees. So according to angle sum property of a quadrilateral, the sum of angles of a quadrilateral is 360 degrees. Now let's proceed with some types of quadrilaterals. So as we know that quadrilateral is a 4-sided polygon. So one type of quadrilateral is a square, in which we have 4 right angles. All the sides are equal, or we also call it as 4 congruent sides, and opposite sides are parallel. Then we have rhombus, in which again we have 4 congruent sides or equal sides, opposite sides parallel, opposite sides congruent, that means opposite sides are equal, and we don't have, it's not necessary that all the angles will be right angles. Then we have trapezoid, in which only one set of. Then we have rectangle, in which we have four right angles, opposite sides are parallel, and they are equal. Opposite sides are equal. So based on all the concepts that we have just learned, here are some practice questions for you. You can pause this video and try these questions. Once you're done, you can check your answers from here. Pat your back if all your answers are correct. Thank you for watching this video. For more, please visit justtutors.com.